How do you feel when a guys say tortas?
I'm glad you finally did a video like that. We're actually thinking about doing a video like this because me personally, I'm sick of the word. I'm so sick of it. Estoy harta de la palabra torta. Let me give you guys some schooling, okay? I'm old. I'm almost 40 years old, okay? But my whole life, Mexicanos, Chicanos, whatever, they never used that word torta. No. They never did. They used albóndiga,
gorda,
luchadora,
marrana, bola de manteca.
Yeah, okay? So this word,
I just started hearing it about 3 years ago.
Yes, when all of these dropout
in Northern California, dropouts.
Now, I'm not sure Southerners use that word because honestly, I'm not sure. But these are things that pop up in my newsfeed throughout, throughout the newsfeed or whatever. I guess the phone hears or whatever, and it guides you or whatever.
Term,
anyways, it's a new term, okay? I don't like it because when I was growing up and they would use the word torta, very few would use it, but they would use it towards the woman's anatomy.
Yes.
Look at a picture of a torta, okay? What does it look like, right? It looks like something, right? It looks like anatomy, right? And they'd be like, oh, la tortita, because you split it in half, you put cream in it, all that good stuff, ¿verdad?
Right.
Okay, so now these guys, these so-called Chicanos, and I have to go there. I have to call them so-called Chicanos because these people are claiming that they're Chicanos. That's for another video. We've already done that. But these so-called Chicanos are talking about torta, and they're making the new generation, these youngsters in their teens and 20s, thinking that that's okay.
To call ladies fat ladies, and the same type of just an unattractive woman who's fat.
Well, did they say unattractive woman?
Yeah, that's what they mean. Torta's like, oh, fat body and just fat. So a lot of people that are asking, what is a torta? They're like, oh, it's to describe a chunky Latina. No, that's incorrect.
That's not. And you know what? You might find that if you Google it, that might be the new, Google's funny because Google's changed things and it's always changing things throughout the years or whatnot. But no, don't be fooled, okay?
Yeah, no.
Learn from these two rucas.
Yeah.
These two rucas.
Growing up, never been called a torta.
Never.
It was always like, hey, pues me
bola
vas a
de
dar
manteca.
Torta. Because they were talking about the anatomy of warm torta.
Another thing I have to say, if you're not a Mexicano, Chicano, if you don't speak Spanish fluently, you have no business using that word torta because I've seen some Caucasians use that word. I've seen some of my brothers use that word. All right? So let's just, I'm old school. I'm very old school. I'm sorry. And I'm not throwing hate to anybody. I respect everyone. Pero por eso hay que respetar también the culture. Hay que respetar. And it's a stupid word.
And a lot of young, new generation and also people from our generation now are using it, passing
They're using it now because these guys that have these numbers, I don't know if they're paying for followers. I don't know. That's for another whole.
Got bigger platforms.
But it's because they have the numbers, right? And they're constantly using it. Now these youngsters think it's funny. Now these old men who maybe they just got out of the joint. I'm not sure. Or maybe they just they discovered the internet. I'm not sure. But these immature men, boys, ///. So that's the way I feel about it. I'm glad you did the video. And I even saw in the comment section that there's some people that don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they're like,
that's what I'm saying. So, por favor, please don't use that word. If you don't speak Spanish fluently, don't use that word. Also, if you're going to use that word, use it right. That's when you're talking about someone's anatomy.
A woman's anatomy.
Like the way they use the eggplant emoji. That's what a torta used to be. That's the way I know. That's what I refer. Siempre tiene alguien. All right, have a good one.